Welcome back guys to yet another video. So as you've probably seen from my road to 100, which is a full day of me eating along my workout, I eat most of my carbs in the back end of the day for dinner, unless I'm having a cheat day, that is. So doing that, eating your carbs at dinner and having no carbs throughout the day, is known as carb backloading. And to find out why I do this, stay tuned. Every time you consume carbs, they break down to glucose in your blood, thus raising blood sugar levels. What happens then is your pancreas releases insulin to try and regulate this. The way it regulates it is either stores it in your muscle cells or as fat. So if you're active and you work out, you have a better chance of shuttling that glucose into muscle cells rather than fat cells, and you're known to have a good insulin sensitivity. So if you don't work out and you're not in great shape, you would do quite the opposite. You would store the glucose in fat cells, and you're known to be insulin resistant. So what carb backloading is, so you would have no carbs throughout the day, so that your breakfast, lunch and dinner, or however you structure it, you'd have no carbs in breakfast and lunch, and dinner you'd have a high carb meal, and that's preferably after workout. I know most people work out in the evening, so a great time for you to have those carbs would be after workout, when your body utilizes the carbohydrates a lot better, and they're much more likely to be shuttled into muscle cells as well, rather than into fat cells. So that goes against popular belief. We're told that eating carbs at night time will store as fat, and you should eat all your carbs in the morning. It's actually quite the opposite. So insulin is actually more sensitive in the morning. This is the time where it will send signals to your body to tell your body to store it as either fat or muscle. Cortisol actually peaks at 7 AM in the morning. So if you're to have a high carb meal in the morning, what cortisol will do is counteract insulin and will tell your body to store those carbs as fat. So I know that goes against contrary belief. I know that goes against anything you've probably been told by nutritionists and fitness experts alike. But there's been plenty of studies on this, and there's going to be more and more studies as this gains popularity as well. I'll try and chuck a few studies in the description below so you can have a look yourself. People actually lost more weight doing this way, lost more body fat, and actually gained more muscle. So it's had some positive effects, and also positive effects on your insulin resistance as well. So 3 of the main benefits: you have reduced cravings throughout the day because you can actually get away with the odd cheat at night time because you've had no carbs throughout the day. So that carb meal most of the time is going to be good, I hope, because you're clean bulking or you're eating well at least. And then so in the evening you're going to have a good high carb meal, and sometimes you can get away with a bit of a cheat because you've had no carbs throughout the day. Another point, obviously, you can have less stored fat because throughout the day you'll be in a state of nutritional ketosis, and what your body will do is your body will use stored fat as fuel. So the third one is better sleep. Along with my tips I had said in a previous video, this will help you get a better night's sleep. If you haven't seen that video, click above and watch that video. But the way it does this is eating carbs at nighttime will increase the levels of tryptophan. And tryptophan, what that does is allows the conversion of serotonin to melatonin, which helps you get a deeper and longer sleep. And insulin, by eating the carbs, actually increases the uptake of tryptophan. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, give it a massive thumbs up. If you have any questions, let me know. Remember, this is the diet. I wouldn't even say diet. This is the lifestyle I choose to follow. I don't even consider it a diet because I'm enjoying myself. I'm eating what I want within good measure, obviously. So my high fat meals, breakfast and lunch, and then for dinner, like I said, I have a high carb meal. So I'm not missing out on carbs. I'm not skipping anything. All I'm doing is controlling what I call breakfast. Sometimes I intermittent fast, so my breakfast is later, and what I call lunch, sometimes obviously that's a lot later than a traditional lunchtime, whatever it is a traditional lunchtime nowadays, but sometimes that can be 2, 3 o'clock or 12 o'clock, depending on the day, depending on my routine. But the whole point of this is another way to utilize what you eat and get the best results in the gym as well. So make sure your food is working for you rather than against you. And don't believe what you hear about eating carbs at nighttime will make you fat. I mean, I've been doing this for a while now, and I find that I don't put on body fat. I know everyone's different, but there are studies to back it up, and you'll see more and more studies come through as this gains popularity, as we let go of the theory that eating carbs late will make you fat. they're much more likely to in the morning, and they're much more likely to have impacts on your energy, because obviously you eat the carbs and you'll crash a lot earlier, and also your health if you eat them early on. But give this a shot. Like I said, have any questions, let me know. And until the next video, keep pushing those limits.